morning, everybody. Kenny E, Black Iron Tri, and we are kicking off the final week of this first peak block. This is a recovery week, so we will cut down the intensity a little bit on all the workouts, give the body an opportunity to absorb all the training from the previous 3 weeks. The long 4 and 5 hour bike rides, the 3,000 and 4,000 meter swims, and the longer runs, especially that 2+ hour we pulled off right before heading out of town. Good times. Anyway, the purpose of the recovery week is to give the body a chance to take in all that training, put it in all the right places, so to speak, and get your body ready for the next set. What's exciting is that at the end of this week, we have a special swim session set up, and we'll get to that when we get to it. And then next week is the first week of our second peak block, but there's only 2 weeks in that peak block because the 2 weeks after that is the taper to the race. So we are less than 5 weeks away from IRONMAN California. It's been a ride so far. Let's keep it going. Hey everybody, Kenny E, Black Iron Tri, and today we got in a swim at the pool and got to test out one of my wetsuits. I have 2 wetsuits. One is a Roka, I've had the longest, and I like this suit a lot. It's medium priced at about in the $300 range. The wetsuits can easily cost $800-900. I got this one for about $300. It is a great suit. It's the Comp 2, and it's great because it's thicker, legally thick. They do have a thickness rule limit on wetsuits for triathlon, for Ironman. So it's very buoyant and very warm if you're in colder water. However, this one has had some damage over the years. Some big rip right there. I think I have another couple of rips over here in this arm. And so I don't wear this to races anymore. So in practicing for a race, I like to wear the gear I'm going to actually wear in the race. So back to Fearless Fridays, nothing new on race day. So I've actually practiced in this Xterra. This Xterra is a little less expensive, but still a great wetsuit, and it has held up well over the last few years. Over the few years I've had it, virtually no damage to it. It's a little thinner, and being a little less expensive, is a little thinner, but it's still very buoyant and still very warm. So I'm not losing a lot. If there was any concern, it'd be just the the warmth between the two and the overall buoyancy, which is negligible as far as I'm concerned. So I will be wearing this Xterra for the race. I got in 4,000 yards today at the pool in that, and obviously was plenty warm because the pool is warm. So at any rate, I think we'll get a couple more swims in this week. I'll take out the Xterra one more, or both of those swims, and got to probably swim on a little short swim on Thursday, and then we got an exciting swim on Sunday. I'm gonna leave you hanging on that one, and we'll talk about it when it gets a little closer, or on swim day. At any rate, this is Kenny E with Black Iron Tri, and remember, be fearless. Good morning. It's Kenny E with Black Iron Tri here on Friday morning on the last recovery week of this peak block. Today's workout is just a shorter threshold efforts. Do a couple of 10-minute blocks close to FTP with some zone 2 work outside of that. And then we're gonna get a swim in later today as well. Shuffled some things around this week because we are traveling again, going to Chicago again for a special event. Looking forward to sharing that one with you, but we'll definitely be training on this trip. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get at it. Enough talk for now. This is Kenny E signing off. Remember, be fearless. Well, folks, that'll do it for the ride today. Good 49-minute effort. We will take it. Now we're going to get freshened up, take a shower, grab some oatmeal, and head to the pool. Kenny E's Black Iron Tri. Hey everybody, Kenny E again here on Friday. We're going to get our Friday workout, our Friday swim in. This is just a recovery swim here in this recovery week of this peak block. Heading out tomorrow to travel and get some workouts done there. But today is all about just keeping the blood flowing, keeping the muscles active while we absorb the training from the previous 3 weeks. All right, today's workout is pretty short. considering, or relatively speaking, we got about 2,000 yards total to get in. Nothing really tough, a few pulls and a few freestyle, and then we will be done for the day. Looking forward to getting out of town here this time, only because of the events we got going on there. We're going to try to get a bike ride in there and a swim while we are away. Anyway, Kenny E, we're going to sign off right now. I'll check in after the swim. Be fearless.
Let's get it. I just win.
Love having that pool to myself. I can get a little video of where I do my work. Anyway, let's get this done. All right, Black Iron, that will do it for today's swim and today's bike workout. Now we are going to go and get packed to head to Chicago tomorrow. Non-stop. It's non-stop in the life of an Ironman. We got to make it happen. All right, I'm going to close off for now. Kennedy signing off. Be fearless. Hey, Black Iron Tri. This is Kenny E, and I am doing something other than training for Ironman. As you might know, athletes have more than just athlete stuff to do. They got household stuff to do. A honey-do list, if you will. And so I'm up here on my roof, on the roof of my deck, painting the windows. We got some new windows installed, and it did not include redoing the trim to match the rest of the house. So somebody's got to do it. So in my copious spare time, I'm up here on the roof getting a little painting done. It's taken me a few weeks to get this done because this, as you may or may not be able to tell, is not my first job, right? This isn't my top skill by a long shot. But hey, if it means saving a couple bucks and risking my life, this roof is on a slant, in case you can't see that. Anyway, today we got in a great recovery ride this morning, a recovery threshold efforts ride, as well as a nice recovery swim in the pool. And this doesn't burn as many calories, but if nerves were calories, I'd be as skinny as a pole. Anyway, I'm gonna get this done, get this knocked out. Just wanted to share some of my outside of triathlon life with everybody. This is Kenny E signing off. And remember, be fearless.
Win. I'm a 10. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning.
Hey everybody, Kenny E with Black Iron Tri. We have made it to Friday. Today we've got a threshold run on tap. This is a recovery week, so it's a little shorter than our normal threshold runs. It's a total of 40 minutes, 15-minute warm-up with a gradual increase to threshold pace, and then run a threshold for 10 minutes, and then we cool down with a gradual decrease from threshold. So this is just to keep the legs moving, keep the blood flowing. And then we're on a flight again this week. We're heading to Chicago. Only this time, this is training related. Unlike last weekend, this weekend is about getting some training in. So we're going back up to Chicago, and can't wait to share that experience with you. It's going to be something else. Anyway, no talking. Let's go ahead and get this run in and get ready for our flight. This is Kenny E signing off. Talk to you soon, and remember, be fearless.
said I wasn't him? Who said it? All this talk about who's on top and who's not. Miss me with the gossip. Check the score. Yeah. See me coming off the screen. Know I gave myself the green light. Catch a shoot from the 3. If I'm not the one, it doesn't seem right. I need like 2, 4, 5, 6 in them rings. I'm talking back to back to back like 23. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, know I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockin'.
Ooh boy. Hey, Black Iron. It's gonna do it for today's threshold workout. We got it in. 40 minutes, 30 of warm up and cool down, and 10 of threshold. Oh, that'll wake you up in the morning. Anyway, that'll do it for today's workout. Now it's time to finish packing and hop this plane to Chicago. Looking forward to this trip. Some exciting stuff ahead. Meantime, all of you out there, get up, get out. Get that crawl in, get that walk in. Get that ride in, that swim, that run. Get out there. Be healthy. This is Kenny E signing off from Black Iron Tri. Be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri, and we are on the eve of the Chicago River Swim. So they're gonna allow swimming in the Chicago River for the first time in almost 100 years. And I am one of the lucky 300 people who were selected after an application process and vetting process to participate in this swim. Super excited about it, a little bit nervous, have to admit. I'm doing the 1 mile option. There's also a 2 mile option, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, got to get some sleep here and get ready for the swim tomorrow. Kenny E signing off. Remember, you don't have to be fastest, but you have to be fearless. Check. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. I'm in Chicago, getting ready to do the Chicago River Swim. This is some wild stuff. I don't know if you can see this on the merchandise mart here. All right. So we are getting ready to get it in. It's just starting to rain here. Rain will not stop this show. So I'm keeping walking. As long as there's no lightning, this swim is on. So let's go get it in. I'm gonna go protect my phone here. Talk to you in a minute. Kenny E, Black Iron Tri, be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. Just wrapped up Chicago River swim. Got the river behind us there. Beautiful city. Fantastic. I did the 1 mile option. There was a 2 mile option that some friends of mine did. They really had their stuff together. A little shaky at the beginning in terms of getting everybody checked in and whatnot. But once we got in the water, they really went overboard. In trying to get things organized and things safe and secure. No fear whatsoever. Lifeguards every like 10 feet. Kayaks, speedboats off to the side in case of emergency. So all of that was safe. Water was tested for the last 3 weeks every day for E. coli levels and things like that. Make sure it was physically safe to get in the water, and they outdid themselves. It was worth every minute, and I'm really glad that I came out and did this swim. So another opportunity to get out and get some exercise in. That was this week's swim. Closing off this recovery week from the first peak block of training, and now we hit the second block of peak training starting on Monday. At any rate, Kenny E signing off. And as always, you don't have to be fastest. Sometimes it's just cool to be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. I just wanted to leave a quick footnote to this week's video. On this past weekend, this incredible weekend that we had in Chicago, the Chicago River swim, I was in the water by 8 o'clock and done by 9. And even after hugging and saying hi to friends and taking photos, I was back at my host's home before 9:45. I decided to go out and get in a bike ride and a run while I was in Chicago. I do keep a bike there in Chicago, so I packed up and went to where I keep my bike, and I put together a ride that kind of reflected what I used to do when I was back in high school. I've developed it into the Fearless Friday for this week. So if you want to check out that ride and that run, check out Fearless Friday. I hope it gives a unique perspective to some of my background, some of my origins, if you will, when it came to bike riding and some of the reasons behind it. I think you'd be interested. So anyway, we're going to close off today. That bike ride and that run will close off that peak training block in earnest, and we'll kick off the next peak training here shortly. That said, this is Kenny E signing off from Black Iron Tri, and remember, be fearless.